Welcome on a wet night for all concerned. It's been raining cats and dogs here. I'm Derek Ray, joined for commentary by former England international Lee Dixon. And League Two action is what's on the menu coming up live. It's Crewe Alexandra, and they face Newport County.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Should be a good game, this one. I always wanted to start the game on the front foot. Fast play, force the opposition to respond. Hopefully we get that from the start of this match.
Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man. Lee, what are you anticipating seeing from him?
Well, every defender goes into the game not wanting 3 goals in 3 games to be the player you're playing against. And that's the case today.
Have a great game.
So the initial 11 for the home side. Wing-backs are important in this setup. Did you enjoy your experience of playing at wing-back, Lee?
Not at all under Bruce Rock. It's a very, very demanding role, as we can see. The full-backs are exposed both offensively and defensively. Lots of support inside them, but going forward they need to try and get the ball into the box for the 2 up front.
Thank you. Enjoy.
And introducing the visitors lineup today. Looks as though they're going with the belt and braces approach.
Yeah, 5-3-2 or 3-5-2. The midfield will be flooded when they've got the ball. Defensively, those fullbacks will be asked to supply support to their 3 centre-backs, but it does enable you to play 2 strikers up front.
Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Henderson. Running with the ball confidently. Terrific block there. Fruitful looking attack. He's taken on his opponents here. Looking to set the... Will he finish? And that was a heaven-sent opportunity to take the lead so early.
First goal is so important, Derek. Sometimes you're not ready. Well, you really must be ready this early in the game.
Henderson. Throw-ins given. A chance to whip it in. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Well, it came to nothing in the end. But he was in the right place to intercept. Moving forward effectively. And deliver towards the back post. Quite simply, not clinical enough with the header, Lee.
Well, headers are always difficult. It's all about timing, and he got the timing completely wrong there.
Well, there's been a goal elsewhere. Alan McInally with the latest.
It's a goal for Walsall. 9 minutes played, 1-0.
Alan McInally keeping us right up to date. Henderson. Well, they just let his opponent glide by. Are they going to forge ahead? He's going to be angry with himself, Lee, having failed to take that chance so early in the game.
Well, the first chance of a game's important, but the first goal, sometimes it comes, you're not expecting it.
He's protecting it well. An attack full of promise. Really a very poor ball. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Looks promising, this. Alert defending. Well, the counter chance looks very real. It's opening up for them. Intelligent threaded pass here. And he has been ruled offside here. Can't have been by an awful lot.
Oh, I'm not so sure, but the linesman's got a better view than I have.
And very deftly cut out. The outcome is a goal kick here. Well, there's been considerable speculation, but now we can pass on the official news. Aymeric Laporte has completed his move to the Bernabeu League.
Well, it's a reported fee of around £110 million. Definitely worth that sort of money in my book. Good, solid pro, technically gifted, an absolute steal.
Others to play it to. Possession changes hands, the interception there. He's got to score! Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
I cannot believe he's kept that out the net. Absolutely amazing.
Manoeuvring his way forward. Useful looking ball. That is goalkeeping of the highest order and of the bravest order as well.
Well, it's not all about tipping balls over the bar and round the post. It's about being brave and diving at players' feet.
And fed forwards. And played in. And it is the opening goal of the contest.
Well, it was always going to be a tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to change on both sides. Let's have a look at that again. The keeper thinks he's done enough, but he hasn't. It's just gone past him. He does get a touch on it, though.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored. The opening goal of the game then. Oh, a lovely ball. Just drifted into the illegal position. Offside, in the opinion of the officials. Well, that's gone out, and it is going to be a goal kick. Opportunity it is. And it's come off the keeper. Very good reading of the game to win possession back. Big chance to get them on terms. Well, it might still work out for them. And news of a goal in one of the other matches. Over to Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Cheltenham Town. 28 minutes played, 1-0.
Alan McInally with his finger on the pulse. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. This could be an interesting avenue. And the referee says corner kick. And firing it into the area. Staunch rearguard action. And he takes on the shot. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Crossing opportunity. And a harmless cross gobbled up. It is a decent looking attack here. Will he play it in? He's trying to create something.
The visitors are struggling with possession, really, but to their credit, they've been absolutely blistering on the counter-attack. They just sit back, hit you on the break, and it's really working for this team.
Now they've lost it. Well, there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. A really sumptuous ball. He's going forward well here. Well, it was a very good-looking move, but alas, no end product. A highly purposeful attack, this. The emphasis on getting the ball forward. A really disappointing effort, you've got to say.
Well, he's way off target. A real poor effort with his head.
I believe there's been a goal in one of the other matches. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Plymouth Argyle. 36 minutes played. 1-1.
Many thanks, Alan. Well, they're sitting ever deeper. Failed to keep hold of it. At times they make... It should be! Well, that is a moment he would like to airbrush from history.
Well, he's had an absolute nightmare there. The goal's in front of him. Just hit it.
Given away. Oh, just couldn't keep the ball. A sloppy pass. Henderson. And the ball with Lecco. And they've won possession again. And that was a very fine read. Options in the centre. And he has just veered into an offside position this time. Giving the ball away.
The fourth official
and 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. Good ball to switch the play. It's a weighted pass. He's in position. It must go in, surely. And it's a goal. Level again. What a match this is turning out to be.
Well, here it is. How do you like him? In an open goal, please. No goalkeeper, no defenders. Where were they all? Well, the manager must be delighted with his team after they showed that attitude to get back into this. Top stuff.
Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece. That is that for the first half here. Well, he's been a long way from his best up front, Lee.
Yeah, well, he just needs to introduce himself to the keeper. He's not been near him all day long. Really needs to...
The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Henderson. And that's very good refereeing to let the play flow. Options around him. Can they take the lead? And the keeper gets in the way. And he's fired over the corner. Well, you can see he was feeling the pressure, but gave it a go anyway. Not close, though.
Well, it was definitely worth the chance, just got the technique a little bit off.
Haynes. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. Henderson. He's given us away. And moving the ball nicely. Surely! It looked as though he almost forced the shot that time.
Well, it's okay shooting from there, but you have to test the keeper.
No let-up in the pressing department. Not a fantastic piece of defending, was it? Fed over towards the back post. And so it will be a corner. And a substitution in the offing. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Played into the centre of the box. What a vital intervention. So the corner played into the box. Roberts. This looks promising. Well, he took care of it defensively. Promising sequence. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Well, it fizzled out. Given away. Well, let's get details of a goal that's been scored in one of the other games from Alan McInally.
It's a third goal for Walsall. 59 minutes played, 3-0.
Thanks, Alan. Possession lost, intercepted. Cleared away comprehensively. Oh, they've lost it. He's protecting it effectively. Sheehan. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. And that's an important intervention. Just unable to get his cross beyond the first defender. Over the byline, hence a goal kick. And the ball with Lecco. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Sheehan. Haynes. A bit of running room now on the wing. In position to give them the lead, maybe. A very high degree of difficulty for any goalkeeper.
Sheer quality. Quality of the shot and certainly quality of the save.
He's driven in the corner. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. Well, the pass not finding its target. Lost it. A goal has been scored in one of the other games. Alan McInally has the news.
It's a third goal for Bradford City. 67 minutes played, 3-1.
Alan McInally keeping us right up to date. He's got to score! Can he take the chance? It looked as though he might have been onside, but he was just a fraction off.
Oh, I'm not so sure. I'd like to see that again.
What a shocking pass, really. Haynes. And a strong tackle. He went in so dangerously with that tackle. Now, the referee is the man everyone's looking at. Quite simply a horrendous challenge, and the referee has reached for his back pocket. Red card.
Well, I've got some other words. Silly, brainless, reckless. Well, the manager's not happy with that red, is he?
So 20 minutes to go. Not problematic for the keeper. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Oh, a nice looking pass. It should be. And the keeper had to react in an instant.
Oh, and does he? Wow, does he react? What a save that is.
Well, punch happy, the keeper. It's one corner after another. And he's fired over the corner. The fist of the goalkeeper. Not all that convincing defensively. And they've only gone and applied that finishing touch.
Let's have another look at this. He wasn't expecting the ball, but when it comes to him, he chooses early to volley it. What a finish.
A chance to revisit the goal. Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. What can he do from here? He must finish! Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again.
Well, the lead barely lasted a few minutes and they're right back in it. Conceding a goal after you've just scored, almost criminal.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored.
Well, it's not easy being a manager, and that's why they've let him down a bit there.
Once again, the sides are level. This is a kaleidoscope of shifting emotions. And that's an important intervention.
Well, as we see from the stats, it's nothing to split these two teams up. It's been a brilliant attacking game. Defences are stretched on both sides. Midfielders created for both sides. And the forwards have had a field day, Derek.
He's given it straight to the opposition. And they do like to press whenever they can. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Both substitutes who've been getting ready will come on at the same time. Wonderful challenge and a throw-in coming up. Bennett. Straight down the throat of the opposition.
Well, the home fans are a little bit frustrated today. The team hasn't been at their best, but surely the quality will count in the end.
This looks promising. And the ball's gone. I'm hearing that there's been a goal in one of the other matches. Who's it for, Alan McAnally?
It's a second goal for Cheltenham Town. 6 minutes remain. 2-0.
Regular updates from Alan McAnally along the way. Pass after pass, keeping their opponents moving. And a half-baked clearance. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. And it's a case of just 5 minutes left. And fed forwards. And they could do damage. Will he finish? This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, it looks like the game is over, but no, there's another chance. And there it is, back of the net. It looks like the winner. Well, so much has gone against them in this game, but wow, have they dug in and they've got their reward.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we?
Well, the manager knows the importance of that goal. He also knows that you're at your most vulnerable just after you've scored.
Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. He's protecting it well. And a throw-in forthcoming.
Just listen to the fans here, Derek. They've just kept their noses in front, and these fans are doing their best to push them to the final whistle.
Roberts. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. The crossbar. Aware of the threat, solving the problem. Well, the action is going to continue for a while yet. We will have 4 minutes of stoppage time. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. It's got to be! Keeper's contribution, but what next? And that is offside. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Far from a good pass. Good-looking sequence. Surely! And he scored not once, but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, sometimes it's really hard to play against 10 men, and this lot are finding it hard. They're losing this game now, and you have to give credit. 10 men and now winning this game. Well, no wonder he's delighted. They've been bossing this game up to now.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. And there goes the final whistle. Well, his performance in this particular game will have impressed many people, Lee.
Well, he never gave that back line a chance to get a breath. 2 goals for the lad today. Played superbly well, looked really sharp, constantly playing on the shoulder of the last defender. A real handful.
And fed forwards. And played in.
Can we ask you a question? Thank you for your time.
Hello, good evening to you wherever you are. The first piece of news to bring you is the fact that the heavens have opened. A rainy night here. I'm Derek Ray here on the commentary position, joined by Lee Dixon. And very much ready to bring you the cut and thrust of League Two. It is Cheltenham Town, and they take on Crewe Alexandra.
I'm excited, Derek. Really looking forward to this game. Come on, bring it on.
Well, he really is danger personified, but in this game, Lee, what do you think we might see from him?
Well, yeah, when defenders look who they're playing against, they always look at the goals. 2 goals in his last Premier League, a threat to them today.
Have a great game. Thanks. Thanks. Cheers. Good luck. Thanks. Good luck. See you again, Mark. Good luck. Cheers. Thank you. Good game. Hey, good game.
And the lineup for the home side. You know, many in the media have been talking quite loudly about their style of play, and not everybody being kind about it. There are many who suggest it's negative. How do you see it, Lee?
Well, listen, Derek, takes all types of play, different formations. Coaches try and adapt a system, soaking up the pressure, getting everybody behind the ball and hitting teams on the counter-attack is probably on the cards for this team today.
And this is the initial 11 for the visitors today. Wing-backs are important in this setup. Did you enjoy your experience of playing at wing-back, Lee?
Not at all under Bruce Rock. It's a very, very demanding role, as we can see. The full-backs are exposed both offensively and defensively. Lots of support inside them, but going forward they need to try and get the ball into the box for the 2 up front.
And the ball with Lecco. Henderson. Will it lead to the goal that puts them ahead? It did take a touch on the way through, hence a corner. Played into the centre of the box. As an attacking player, you rather hope you'll get the decision in your favour, but offside here.
Yeah, the defence got that spot on, and so did the linesman.
Ince, long. And long on the ball. Throw-ins given. What can he do from here? Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. They might be able to get in now. Others in the vicinity. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Well, that is annoying for any manager to see your own player giving the ball away from a throw-in. Henderson. Well, there's been a goal elsewhere. Alan McAnally with the latest.
It's a goal for Bradford City. 9 minutes played, 1-0.
Thanks as ever for the update, Alan. Relentless high pressing. But after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. An abundance of space. Now they've lost it. A sloppy pass.
This is a message for Andy Topham. That's Andy Topham. Can
Long.
you please return to your vehicle immediately? Thank you.
Ince. Can they get in behind them? They've regained possession. Now can they counter clinically? Well, it petered out. Can they get themselves in front here? And there we go. It is the ideal opening.
Obviously, it's a tap-in, Derek, but it's the patience in the box I like. A predator's instinct, just waiting for the ball to come to him.
Well, let's go back to the goal that was scored. One 0 then. They've given it away. Just not looking confident in possession. Campbell. Read it superbly to take back possession. Henderson. He continues to make hay. A really top-notch piece of defending. To be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Well, you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. And showing fine vision. And the flag has gone up here. Offside the decision.
Well, he just needs to hold his run a little bit, Derek. He doesn't need to go that early.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. An attack full of promise. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. And he's got to clear his lines. I'm hearing that there's been a goal in one of the other matches. Who's it for, Alan McInally?
It's a goal for Stevenage. 22 minutes played. 1-1.
Many thanks, Alan. It's opening up for them. Will he play it in? And they got into that crossing position, but dealt with defensively. Good visualisation and execution. Well, they would have been in a decent position there, but offside.
Oh, what a wasted opportunity that is.
And the ball with Lecco. An unforced error, you've got to say. Couldn't hang on to it. Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure. Ince. Good tackle. It'll be a throw. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Crossing opportunity. Possession changes hands. The interception there. Well, he was just a fraction offside then.
That's all he needs to be, a fraction, and it was so close.
Henderson. Lecco. And breaking at pace with menace. Sean Long. Well, that is how to run at defenders. By no means on his own here. He knows what he's doing when it comes to blocking. Can they get in behind them? And scope for the cross. And a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. They've given it away. Head over towards the back post. Well, the clearance half-hearted. I believe there's been a goal in one of the other matches. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Oldham Athletic. 33 minutes played. 1-1.
Thanks as ever for the update, Alan. And it crossed the byline. A goal kick as a result. Genuinely thought they might cash in on that occasion, but haven't been able to do so. Giving the ball away. He's got space. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Goalkeeper's ball every day of the week. Henderson. This looks promising. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Well, he made that interception look routine. In truth, it wasn't. Not giving him a moment's peace. What can he do from here? They've regained possession. And there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. But it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Lecco. Cleared away comprehensively. And now they have the ball back. Just wanted to get it out of there. Campbell. And very deftly cut out. Alert defending. Well, that is a defender's job to come to the rescue. A good-looking move. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Wasteful again in possession. Options in the centre. It might be on for them. Back from the byline. Well, that wasn't a million miles away.
No, it was close. It was a decent effort. They'll keep plugging away, I'm sure.
And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages.
3 minutes.
Possession changes hands, the interception there. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Henderson, really sitting deep now. That could be problematic. Is it going to be? They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Well, what a time to score. The forwards are in absolute dreamland. The defenders slugging their way back to the half-time team talk. They're not going to enjoy this.
It's going their way, 2-0. And a chance for him on the flank. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, his overall contribution from midfield, chock full of positives. No getting away from that, Lee.
Yeah, he's a dream player to have in your ranks. Ticks all.
As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far. And now the second half is underway. They do pass the ball with authority. And a fine stop. What a shocking pass, really. And that is how to thwart them. And a throw-in it's going to be. Roberts. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, the fee's around 100 million. It's an awful lot of money, but that's the sort of figures you've got to pay for quality players these days.
Theme emerging of wasted possession. Beautifully disguised ball. Dangerous looking attack. Opportunity for them to get back into the game. And this time, it's in.
Well, here we see a better angle on it, and there's nothing the keeper can do. A significant deflection, and he's beaten.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored.
Well, he won't be happy with that. They've dropped their intensity for sure.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. And Tozer has it. Using space on the opposite flank now. Real danger. The cross is on. And easy meat for the keeper, given that cross. Lecco. A case of foiling the opposition by whatever means. Lecco. Well, they have the ball once more. Well, I'm hearing there's been a goal in one of the other games. Alan McInally can fill us in.
It's a goal for the visitors. 61 minutes played. 1-0.
Thanks as ever for the update, Alan. I think he knew he was guilty of fouling. Free kick conceded. Roberts. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. And he takes on the shot. And the keeper taking care of the situation. Campbell. Now they've lost it. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Long. An attack full of promise. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Well, there's been a goal elsewhere. Alan McInally with the latest.
It's a goal for the home team. 67 minutes played. 1-1.
Thanks very much as always, Alan. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Well, they're moving the ball neatly enough. Just looking for that decisive pass. Ince. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. Fruitful looking attack. Can they get in behind them? An inability to keep hold of the ball there. Now, this might pay dividends. And a penalty awarded. Spot kick coming up. He's now got to be extra careful. A verbal warning rather than a caution here.
Yeah, the next one, he knows where he's going, in the book.
A goal it is! A confidently taken penalty.
We'll see it again here, Derek. Looks easy, doesn't it? I can tell you it isn't. I'm telling you now.
Let's have another view of that goal.
Well, enjoy the good days as a coach. It can be a roller coaster ride, I can tell you that.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. So a throw in here. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Inside the last quarter of an hour. Roberts. Pass after pass, keeping their opponents moving. They've won back possession. May. Beautifully weighted ball. Long. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Good looking sequence. Chance to make a game of it here. Well, that was simply miles off target, dear me.
Oh, close your eyes when you're watching this one. It's horrific.
Well, I'm hearing there's been a goal in one of the other games. Alan McInally can fill us in.
It's a third goal for Rochdale. 8 minutes remain. 3-0.
Alan McInally keeping us right up to date. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. And a throw-in forthcoming. Roberts. Lecco. Manoeuvring his way forward. Dangerous looking attack. And they'll have to throw it back in play. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Can he put it away? Lecco. And putting his body on the line. Going short. Roberts. Well, they have the ball once more. Breaking at pace. And attempting the through ball. He cuts it back. And a no-nonsense clearance. Something to worry about here. It's a perfect challenge. And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes. They're just not properly looking after the ball. It's opening up for them. Is it going to be? Well, he stumped it out of there without much fuss. He has time to play it over. Well, the cross needed to be better than that one. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Real danger. And played in. A poor cross, all things considered. Space and time for the cross. Long. Teammates in the middle. And a corner kick, the referee's verdict. Played into the centre of the box. Just too close to the goalkeeper in the end, wasn't it?
Yeah, poor technique really, and the goalkeeper's not.
And the referee blows for full time. Well, I think it's accurate to say, Lee, that this man was the light bringer for his side.
Well, when you go home after a game, you always critique your own game performance. He's got nothing to criticise about that game today.
Can they get themselves in front here? An early goal. It is the ideal opening. It might be on for them. Well, that wasn't a million miles away.
No, it was close. It was a decent effort. They'll keep plugging away, I'm sure.
Henderson, really sitting deep now. That could be problematic. Is it going to be? They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back. Dangerous looking attack. Opportunity for them to get back into the game. And this time, it's in. A goal it is, a confidently taken penalty. Good looking sequence, chance to make a game of it here. Well, that was simply mild.
Got time for a couple of questions? Thank you for your time.